everybody? How's it going? It is Gen-Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios! And scene. Just kidding. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming by and visiting. Today we're going to be streaming and playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Brought to you by Mr. Squeaky, a.k.a. Nasarne, a.k.a. Rob T. Give him your prayers, despite if he believes in that or not. Give him your prayers and hope that he's okay. He won't be able to stream with us for a while. He'll be going through some expensive process and medication. So prayers out to Mr. Squeaky. Yeah, I hope everything turns out all right for you. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Now, my voice is a little raw today, so you'll have to excuse me if my voice acting isn't up to par. But as they say in showbiz, the show must go on. At least it should. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at here. Yep, everything's all running correctly. Blah, blah, blah. All right, we're good. Alright, let's continue what we were doing before. Turnabout Sisters. I believe we were investigating the murder of my boss. Currently. I believe. And I was trying to figure out how to do it. But I wasn't getting very far very quickly. And before I forget, let me charge my remote there. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and examine. There's some that say the check mark, that I've already checked it, which is awesome. Alright, it looks like we got nothing. Guess we'll move to the detention center? Not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do, but hey. This guard monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. You know I like to do this shit all the time. Just fuck around and look for things. See what they have to say. This is an old game though, so I don't think they have too much going on. But hey. It's still a classic. Oop. I didn't want to do that. I'll present her with the Thinker. I want to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Sniff. Better not ask her about this now. How about the glass shards? This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought there were pieces of broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of glass stand before this. A glass light stand before this. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. That detective took it when they brought me in. So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blood force trauma. Death was instantaneous. I couldn't have done it. I was streaming. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay, well, since she's never seen that, let's talk. Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten quite used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself, up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Sorry.
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so, what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium has been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White? Interesting. Alright. I guess we can move on, and he should be there now. At least I think he is. We shall see. We shall see. Was there really nothing else to it? I guess we could try moving to another location. There we go. Let's talk to Gumshoe. You have something that belongs to me. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets. You trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Enter. Alright, so the thing says, Maya says, Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Mia says, well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to for me. And Maya says, again, what is it this time? Mia says, it's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Maya says, huh? It's not working. That's lame. Mia says, I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead. Maya says, papers? Is that the evidence then? Mia says, I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Alright. I guess I asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name, so... Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then?
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Even though you literally told him, me everything. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, yeah. I guess we should move. Deepwater Hotel. I see a screwdriver.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi? Smooth, right? It's real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Sadly, it's probably me. Alright. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. You know what could be inside that drawer? A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying there. The late summer sunlight streams through the window, and Gen-Dro Studio streams to you live. I guess. Oh, we got a wild Pokemon. I guess we should probably catch that. Pokecatch. Yeah, baby. There's the Faneco Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance. Still seeing painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is still is hanging on the wall. He's about like me with knowledge about other things. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know some flowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. What's inside of it? Maybe later. I guess that's pretty much all there is to it here. Oh. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much all we're gonna find in here. go ahead and talk to her. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know, that thing that occurs, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you, who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on that table. Is there someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh, boy. Alright, let's present her with a couple of things and see. Present this to her.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness? You understand. How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness? It's just like in the movies. Excuse me, but I'm a witness.
Alright, yeah, she's gonna say the same shit over and over again. Alright, so talking to her is a waste. I don't know why we had to do that, but let's just leave. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I have ever heard. Oh, so you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yeah, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Huh? Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyways, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What is going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Yeah, I caught a driftling. Sweet. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I can't say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you.
What is going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She follows it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Oh, it's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez.
Yeah, baby. Alright, I guess we can present them with stuff? I don't really have much to say. See what he has to say about that.
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
How about this one?
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Present the phone? Present that? How about this? How about this? I'm just showing people my badge just because I feel like it. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do here. I think I checked everything here. It's quite the loudest establishment. Alright, I guess we'll go to the detention center and hopefully tell her the bad news. Yay! I did it. I was correct. What did I do wrong? Nasarne left everything. Shh. DM Home Spice. Oh. Yeah. Give me a second and I will message you about that in just a moment. Yeah. Sorry guys, I need to explain this to him so he knows. All right. Get back to my stream. Why is this not showing up? What the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, yeah, it's still. Alright. Okay, he got the message. Cool. He finally got it! Yay! He did. Fleming. That's very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just confused at what's going on right now. Just a little worried. Yeah, definitely we can discuss that after the stream for sure. 100%. But yeah.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state opponent lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, we're going to defend Maya, obviously. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Then she tells you later, he's like, I don't want to use you though, because you're kind of like a noob. Let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. Looks like a screwdriver to me. It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, let's see. Do we have any new discussions? Nothing? Alright. I can just move. I guess we can try the Gatewater Hotel again since he mentioned it. Good afternoon, sir. No. Let's give him the gay voice. It just seems to fit him so well. I don't know. Or, I don't know. What voice should I give him? Excuse me, you are. Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using, the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Sure. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to stoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. All right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Court. Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Abso-fucking-lutely not. There's no such thing as coincidences. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh,
Bellboy, still here?
uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. That was my sound effect. That wasn't part of the game, I promise. Yes, we'll save. Override the selected savings.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map at the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Hard. Like your mother's balls. Oh.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. No one correctly guessed the word strict, you imbeciles! Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
We're gonna press it. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
There were 2 people there already.
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response. That's how we got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found at the scene were.
Yes, sir. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Are you absolutely sure it was us? What a fucking question.
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fay.
Why is that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness to account describing her.
Hold on just 1 second.
You can't?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Oh, well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in black. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. The
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of my crime with very own eyes.
Is this where we present? This is the cross-examination, right? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was a victim's.
Ah. Let's see.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Securing the suspect.
Okay, let's press it and then we'll go.
Hold it!
And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Hold it!
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho ho! Then who did write it, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Who? I did.
The killer? No, this guy.
Well, it could have been the witness, Miss May.
Objection!
Hold on. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, and while you're at it, pull mine too, pal!
Well, Detective, tell us what was on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Hold it!
I missed him a chomp shit. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be good.
Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's.
Hold it!
What kind of tests were these again?
What kind of, well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobins, hemoglobin bobbin? I refuse to testify on this matter, pal! I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. Yeah, hold on. That was too funny. Hold on. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Oh.
And That was a mess.
Right, where was I? Also there was blood found on the victim's finger.
Hold it!
On which hand was the bloody finger, detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Nice try!
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victims wrote the killer's name.
Now, I'm trying to think of something here. But what if... That's not what he was trying to say. What if it was mirrored and upside down? Then what would it say? I'm gonna take a look. Because cameras are fun. No. Okay, got it. Oh, that didn't come out the way I thought it would. I guess that's not what it was. No. My fight money. Okay. I bet you that note was supposed to be inside the thinker too. Okay, back to this.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Hold it!
Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's names?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies.
This isn't a movie, detective?
Oh,
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there. That's fine. Found a memo written. I'm trying to think of what it could be. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I wish I could fucking figure out how to use the other one. Oh well. Another weapon there. They haven't called. Actually, I want to tell them hold on to me again. What is it this time? Okay. So, the contradiction is that he didn't talk about the statue. Hold on. He did talk about the statue. let's see. So the blood was found on her finger. But according to this, instantaneous. Okay. So if the blood... Okay, I know what I gotta do.
Objection!
Objection, bitch. I got you. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
What?
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate, due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that when the victim did have time to write Maya, that is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you in your report?
Huh? Me? I wasn't, huh?
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed. Handing him the wrong report like that?
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in this. Wow. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. What? What the fuck? Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Oh my god. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Fia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine this witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I will gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It's a trap! Don't do it! It's a trap! Don't fall for it! I've seen this same play on Yu-Gi-Oh!
It was like 9 a.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know.
Alright. Oh, hold on. Let me press it. I want to press her testimony first.
Hold it!
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? In Yu-Gi-Oh? I got hit with that in real life. Laugh out loud. It's a trap card!
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop her! That poor girl!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
I think I'm gonna get punished if I press her one time.
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl, she caught up to her. She hit her.
Okay. I just want to fucking press every single thing because she is, obviously a fucking liar. Let's piss off the crowd now. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
not the cat look. Your thing? And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
Hold it!
How do you know she was the defendant?
Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. It fucking stinks! Boo! Get the fuck out of here! You stupid bitch! Alright.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Look at her twitching.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. what emote is that? I didn't even see it correctly. Hold on. What is it called? The Mala Chilindeed? Malin Chilindeed? What the fuck is that? The witness's account.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. I'm kind of statuey clock. The finger, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I see.
Did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman first attacked and ran off to the right.
If she ran off to the right, she would have been able to leave. I'm gonna press this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. He does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Alright, I guess I'll have to press for more.
Hold it!
So, you saw me then, too?
Of course! I remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky, the witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue.
The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Hold it!
Is that right as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Okay.
Hold it!
Let's press it. It says indeed on the bottom. It was about the clothes comment she made. Oh, okay. I couldn't see the indeed. Sucks. That's true. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
Hold it!
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. Kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
Hold it!
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. The clock is a clock comment.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker, was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Harder, harder. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh,
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't just give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradictions. Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Yeah, me too. He's gonna get fucked. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Beep.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen this clock before. It was made by Larry Butts.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Ooh.
Whoa!
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! She did it! She should die for it! Die!
Whoa! Bitch went fucking crazy! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Okay. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? That look, boy. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hands. However, she did had heard it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder was murder weapon was a clock. This wiretap, of course. It's just fallen into place. Blip, 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 blip. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia's Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not even entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I need to check that. Yep. The cell phone is the proof right here.
Take that!
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listens once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to get... You there! What?
It's not fair. You can't get up on me like that. I'm so I'm the Batgirl. Is Daddy?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't Tiffany tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say way, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder, but I never accused her. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I'm gonna call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sucking quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I accept the condition. Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just kidding. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Oh, snappity snap. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes. I received your summons in the middle work, sir. I am happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our gift, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin in its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Miss May, room service. I am the hellbed boy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 a.m. on the dot. Or 9 at the dot, sir. I brought it to her as precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered that iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself. Let's press this one.
Hold it!
9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink it after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Oh? Let's press this one.
Hold it!
Precisely 9 then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought there. Oh, bad boy, teehee. I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9. Sir, why would she be so particular about the time? He said the crack of 9, did he not? So weird you said 9 o'clock on the dot and the time on my PC said 9. That is weird. Alright, so let's take a look at something here. This was in the morning. That's not gonna help me. I don't have any evidence that proves otherwise, so I couldn't present anything either way. I guess we'll just have to keep on pressing the time. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I brought it there. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Now, why would she be so particular about the time?
Hold it!
You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she said the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But it's not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the chin. Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my brain demeanor. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's not good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. Check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was she was beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me? What exactly was the disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but I even have a little chance with her lover.
What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection on the rule. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, it is good.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite indeed. I was at a good barrister there, Mrs. With who he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked.
You fool!
I've done it. I've won. We are the champions, my friend. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that the man was in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved and who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... The man was Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
The man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her, but I guess she's learning her charms won't work ever. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there was only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating! Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. And it's up to my voice to heal up after this voice acting. To be continued! Alright guys, that is it for today's stream. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Not a lot of people came in today, but hey, you know, that's just the way of it. But you guys can always catch all my streams on YouTube. They're all recorded and put there for your pleasure. So don't forget to check that out at your leisure, of course. And I'll be doing more work on my YouTube, basically polishing up a little bit because, you know, I haven't been able to work on playlists. Been really busy lately. So hopefully we can get that settled and out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for tomorrow. Woo! Bye, guys. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.